Welcome to dinner at the Roundtable Podcast with DJ John Tovar, Nelly Nell, Chris Ryder, your source to knowledge. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Dinner at the Roundtable.
GG, I am DJ John Tovar, Nelly Nell, Chris Ryder. We all Dinner at the Roundtable Podcast, your source to knowledge. We got a special guest tonight. Nelly Nell, please.
Live from New York, baby. Live from New York. We got Jayysmoove in the building, man. What's going on, brother? Music artist.
Yo.
What's
going on?
What's going on, Jayysmoove? How you doing, buddy?
It's good, baby. Chilling, man. How's everything, man? Happy holidays, by the way, man. Since we didn't speak before that, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Right, all that good stuff.
I'm saying, hell yeah, all that. New Year, new everything.
Sure. Word. Yeah, man. We're glad to have you on the show. We can definitely tell.
Thank you for having me, man. Yes, sir. Straight from the Bronx, man. Straight from the Bronx.
The BX, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the whole hip hop.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, bro. Word.
You get that red Yankee hat on, you know what I'm saying? Definitely
repping
New York
hard.
Have to, bro. Yo, that's the most recognizable sports team hat in the world.
Isn't it, right? Isn't it? Hell yeah, right? Word.
Everybody got that shit, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And never go out of style, man.
They rock that shit.
Right. I think out of all sports, the Yankees just take over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Yankees are the number one sports team in sports history as far as like winning percentages in
Bronx Bombers,
championships.
Bronx Bombers.
That's the most championships any team.
Yeah, any team, any sport. And then Jay-Z took credit saying that he made the hat famous, but I don't think so.
Yeah. He did say that.
Fuck out of here.
Right, man. So welcome to the Dinner at the Roundtable Podcast, man. Let's get right into it, man. Who is Jayysmoove? Let's tell our listeners, our viewers, your fans already know what deal it is with you. But
Right.
Our audience, what's going on with you? Who are you? Who's
man, Jayysmoove, man. Jayysmoove is basically New York's jack of all trades, I like to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a little bit of everything, you know? I'm just hot shit. Not to sound cocky, I don't like to put myself on a pedestal, but I'm a little bit of everything, you know? I'm not just a rapper. I'm not just one thing or have one flow. You know what I'm saying? I constantly switch up my style. I just bring something different to hip hop, I say.
For sure.
And my music speaks for itself.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
But definitely, man, I definitely, following your music, I definitely got a glimpse of exactly what you're saying. You're not only a rapper, or you also sing as well. You do like melody.
Yes, sir.
Combination of you're a music artist, basically.
Yes.
It's not categorized as one particular type of artist, which is great because on the mainstream level, you want to be able to cross over to different genres. And you want to
right. Especially nowadays, especially nowadays, but music is changing every day. It's always something new, somebody new. Oh man, you know, so you got to try to keep up with that in some way, shape, or form, you know. And I feel like that's how I do it, or try to do it. You know, I try to just switch up constantly. You know, sometimes it takes me days to find a beat. Sometimes, you know. But that's the whole art of everything, you know. Also, that's another thing. I feel like producers don't get enough credit too, you know. It's not a song. It's not a song. No. Producers, man. It's not a song without literally. You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
Yeah,
much. Definitely, absolutely.
Cherry on top.
Right. You know. So yeah, you know, I like to take my time with finding a beat too, and it's hard sometimes. Yeah. But once I find it, it's over. I get into beast mode, yeah, definitely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And typically, how long would it take you to actually make a record, though? It depends on like the beat, the mood.
Yes, exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. So like, once I find a beat, man, like I feel like the not even I feel like, bro, it's like the beat talks to me, bro. Like it tells me what to write. It tells me how to feel, and like once I get that feel, then I know what to write. You know, it's like that. It's something, yeah, like I just feed off the energy pretty much.
There you go, the energy. That's it.
Right, and that's why I guess it's hard finding a beat sometimes, because it's like, how do I feel, you know? And maybe I might not be feeling anything, you know. Maybe I'm not happy or sad. I'm just neutral. So then it's totally up to the beat now to make me feel
Oh,
some
right.
type of way. It's
Yeah.
yeah, so it's hard, bro. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Sometimes it's really easy. Sometimes the first beat I hear, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I could rock with this. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know. And
It
also
takes,
I don't like to just make music to just make music. I like to try to focus on making hits, radio music, commercial, what's good. I like to, you know, good music, you know, like I don't like to just do it. Oh, let me just record that. No, it needs to sound good. I need to like it. I need to be like, yes, this is it. I need to feel it, you know. I'm not gonna just put out anything out there just to add it to my catalog. I can't do that. That's not me. I can't.
Great, man. That you respect your art in that sense
Yeah.
because you're not trying to put out trash music out there, man. But
Yeah.
talking about that, you've had a couple of accolades already. You've been in the Source magazine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Been there.
That was
This is
crazy.
50.com.
Hmm.
Worst Star Hip Hop. So you definitely be getting that exposure, man. Getting on that.
Definitely.
That's big right there.
Yeah, and shout out to my management too, bro. Seeing this management, because they have a lot to do with that. Have a lot to do with that. You know, I mainly just do my music. I do my little Instagram promotion and stuff like that. But they deal with like the big promotion, the big stuff. Whatever they do, they're good at it. I tell you that. Good at it.
That's one thing that a lot of artists don't understand. You have to have a team that does.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
just focus on the music. Get a manager. Get an entertainment lawyer. Get somebody.
Yeah, bro, because you can't do everything by yourself, bro. You can't do that.
No way.
It's almost impossible,
You get
bro.
team behind you, man.
Yeah, you can't do everything, bro. You know, you're gonna need somebody at some point, definitely, for something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, they're doing a good job because I see all the accomplishments you got so
Thank you.
far,
Thank you.
and you doing your thing, yo. Like that's what's up. I
I
appreciate
know.
that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for saying
We
that. Thank you.
we got the dueña. She's a singer, so
Oh,
so
word.
need a feature.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
I
Let me
think
find out. Oh, shit.
So she knows about the process too. So
Okay,
another process too.
beautiful.
It's not easy.
Right, it's not. It is not. Oh my God! And then like
You
all
gotta
the
do. You
paperwork
gotta like.
behind it, all the registering, all of the forget about it. It gets crazy. Yeah, it really gets
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy.
It
And
really
then
does.
trying to be versatile, trying to like fit everyone's needs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
this
Yes.
producer focuses on Latin music, and then this
Mhm.
producer
Mhm.
focuses on more hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, if I could just split myself into like 5 different people, I could
Oh,
get
I
like,
wish. I
done,
wish. You kidding me?
you know?
Imagine that. Imagine that. What? I'd be everywhere at once. I would never be late for anything. Oh my God! What?
Hell
Word.
Crazy.
Yeah. How did you feel about that? I saw a clip you put up on your Instagram though, where you had your ad on Times Square. That was crazy.
Oh man, bro, that was
What?
crazy, bro. That was insane. Let me tell you. Listen, I'm born and raised in New York, you know. So to see something like that, bro, it's like, what the hell, like, bro, like that's me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the
Like a dream
fuck?
come true.
Yeah, absolutely. What? You kidding me? And I hope to see more of that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow,
shit.
man.
What? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What?
man.
But yeah, that was beautiful. I felt great about that. Great. Absolutely. That was.
You
that's
was like, I'm
something
gonna call
amazing.
my mama.
Yeah, man.
Word, what? Everybody, bro. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Crazy, man. That's insane. I mean, like you said, man, just to know that you're in the capital of the world, right? New York, which is the capital of the world. And
Yeah.
you grew up here. You're doing music, and you're on the main freaking like center of the fucking New York City
Right. That's
tourism.
big.
Center of the
That's
universe.
big. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Crazy.
huge. That's huge. That's huge.
You're
I
in
had
the
to go up
shiny
there
bright
with
lights
my
of New York
friend.
City, B.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now I could say that I know how it feels,
Yeah.
you know.
And I'm trying to tell you, like 42nd Street, like right there, exactly where
That's
everything
the
is
place
going
to
on.
be. Right, right. You
It's
know how
so
many people
bright
go
there,
by,
man,
how
that
many
you
people
can't be
go by
missed.
there, tourists and everything.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah. Everybody and their mother has been to Times Square at least once. You know what I'm
right,
Have
saying?
to.
right,
You
right,
have
right.
to.
And if they haven't, they want to go.
And they want to go. Yeah, you're right.
You want to go, yup.
Hmm.
That's
There's
true.
people that
I worked right there in Times Square for like what 15 years
Oh, did
at
you?
the
Okay.
at the Marriott Hotel.
Oh,
So
nice.
I know how much of a big deal that is. Like that NASDAQ sign
Yes, yes, yes,
When
yes.
Starwood Hotels, so like when Marriott bought Starwood Hotels, which is like the Sheratons and that, and Marriott turned themselves into this like a Walmart mega thing.
I see.
Their biggest, they were like, telling everyone from all the different Marriott hotels around Times Square, like, come to the center of Times Square so we can see like our picture on the NASDAQ. Like, it was such a big deal. And I'm like, why is it such a big deal? The hotel's right there. Like, we're already in the center of it all. But they're like, no, this is different. Our picture on the wall, like in Times Square.
It's very different.
Yeah, it's like when you see it in front of you, it's like, wow,
When that's once you make it there, you become the center of attention for sure.
No, right. Because like on TV, it looks nice, right? Because on TV shows, movies, and sometimes in video games, you see Times Square, or replicas of Times Square and stuff. But bro, like when you're there in person, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. And we're from there, and like it shouldn't be so amusing, but it's just so beautiful. Like you said, the lights, the atmosphere. It's New York City, man. It's nowhere like New York.
A whole nother vibe.
Yeah.
There's people dreaming about coming to 42nd Street right now.
You see
that's
what
their
I'm saying?
dream in other countries to just make it and visit Times Square. That's like their dream. Like in a foreign country, in a third world country, there's a little kid right now. Like,
right, absolutely. Yeah.
I want to go there.
Yeah,
that's their highlight of their life.
Even want to go to school over here.
$50 on a plane.
Right.
But yeah, man. So let's talk about your new project, man. I told you so.
Oh yeah, man. I told you so. Well, it's not even new. We dropped that on August 25th on my birthday. We dropped that a while ago.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's out. That's on all platforms and stuff like that. Right now, I actually have another project called A Letter to You. It's kind of like a follow-up to I Told You So.
Yeah.
But I haven't dropped the whole project because I'm kind of undecided. I don't know if I want to drop the project as an album, which is technically an album. But right now, what I'm trying to do is like take singles, you get me, from the album and drop them as singles, and then eventually probably just drop the whole thing, stuff like that. Yeah. But I have a single that I just dropped November 20th, I believe, of 2020, called Blurred, which is the one that Blurred. And then we have a video to that too. That's on World Star YouTube. It's doing really good. That song's crazy. So whoever didn't hear it, check it out. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Like that song.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And then on New Year's, actually, I dropped a song called Questions. I don't know if anybody heard that one yet, but
I heard
that was fire too.
Yeah, Questions. So I'm moving up in quality and in music. So like what I was telling y'all earlier is like if you listen to I Told You So, right? Like the whole tape, and then you listen to Blurred, and then you listen to Questions, you can kind of hear in like the difference. Like it's just different. Like what the hell? Like he was, it's almost like a whole nother artist. But that's a part of it's
a transformation.
You're right, exactly. Yeah. Like just transformation, but all the time though. Like I'm trying to keep up with it all the time and stuff. But it's working. What I'm doing.
What was going through your mind when you was writing Questions? Like, what was the vibe like?
Yeah. A lot of people ask me
that. Questions, because I like that one. That was hot.
Questions, basically, I feel like a lot of people asking me questions on like how I do what I do. Like, I swear to God, yeah, bro, I swear to you, yeah. So just that idea, I was, questions, just questions. And then when I was hearing the beat, the intro, when I'm like, questions, maybe, that right there. That's how I started the whole song. And then it just, once I set the intro, basically, I got the whole flow and the vibe of like where I wanted to go. And drill music is in right now, that you know what I'm saying? I could do that too. That's what I'm saying. I'm basically the jack of all trades. Whatever flow, anything they want to throw at me, I'm here to challenge that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do that. So I'm just trying to do that, bro. Yeah. And I have a lot of other songs that nobody's heard yet. I have videos that are filmed already that hasn't dropped. I'm prepared. I'm well prepared, bro. But I'm doing it slowly. I'm doing it slowly though. I can't just drop everything and I can't do that, because it's just too much. I can't do that. And it's just, why would I do that, But watch, I got more coming.
I got a plan for 2021 then, in other words, right? You got the plan, got the master plan ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like 2021 is definitely me, bro. Has to be. I waited too long for this. I've been doing music since I was, what was I, maybe, like took it serious? I say, well, at least I could say try to take it serious because I was a teenager. I was like maybe 14,
14.
Well, you're young, and a lot of stuff happened in my life where like we had to put that on pause. Like family stuff. Like personal stuff. And yeah, but now it's time, basically. Long story short, now it's time, bro. I'm ready. My team is ready, bro. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nothing stopping us. I can't wait
that
too
attitude, man. I love that.
Thank you. We from New York, bro. You gotta have that. Gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Gotta be nonstop, like all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not music, like for instance, me working in the hotel business, it's just nonstop. It's like exhausting. You know what I'm saying? But you can't stop. You can't stop.
You can't give up. We can't do that.
No.
You can't.
Consistency.
Sometimes life just gets in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened to me too. Like I was into music when I was like 14, but then I just got distracted with everything else with life. You know.
Right. And like around that age, that's like when life really starts to kick in. Like around 17, 16, 18. You know what I'm saying? Because then you start to change. You start getting into relationships. You start. A lot of things happen. You start working.
Puberty level. You start experimenting. Like it's like man. I'm an educator, so I could definitely know. You know what I'm saying? That
you see, right.
Once you hit that age, you know what I mean? It's tough,
bro.
Tough age bracket.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it's all about evolving too, man. You as a music artist, like you said, you see the transition in your music. As an artist, as a music artist, you always have to like evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about evolution of your art. So
I used to have 2 jobs, bro.
See that too,
bro. I used to have 2 jobs, and I'm sorry to cut you off. I used to have 2 jobs, but I sacrificed working and all of that stuff to do music, bro, because I really feel like I have a chance and I have a good support system behind me who believes in me too, so it's just like, why not? I gotta just go hard or go home, basically, so yeah, and it's not like I never worked, so I have the experience. I finished school, I even went to a trade school, I did welding, so that could be like my plan Z, but I know this music is gonna happen, so that's like my fallback. God forbid something happens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta do it now while you're young and get it, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like you're very passionate about it, and that's your dream, and you have a lot of faith in it. You gotta go get it, man.
Right. Definitely.
So you definitely got the right tools, man. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in your movement, bro. I definitely do, for sure.
Thank you so much,
it definitely feels like that, because you're speaking from the heart. I could definitely feel
bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, definitely.
You know what I mean? That shows a lot, though, because when it comes from the heart, it ain't no stopping you, man. Because that's something that you can't stop.
Bro, you can't stop, bro. Yeah, bro. Not enough people speak from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like most people should. Whether people but I feel like it's because it is. I feel like it's because most people are scared of judgment. And criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like they're worried about what the next person has to say or think about them.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. But it's like, whether they like, who cares? Like whether they like you or not, you know what I'm saying? Like you're still you, end of the day, like you still gotta go home. You still gotta do what you gotta do, whether they like you or not, It's like, so why even put too much energy into what they think? Just do you.
That's one of the biggest fears that people have, man. Like they're just afraid of what other people might think of them, which is crazy. But it just shows you the insecurity. Yeah.
Analysis paralysis. Is what I like.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. I like
too
that.
much, and then you think too much, and then you think too much, and then you think too much.
Yeah. You start to stress yourself.
A week gone by, a month's gone by, years gone by, and it's just like, when you gonna do it?
Right. Yes.
Yes. I mean, I know that because I went through it too. I kept thinking about it. And I was just like, what if they don't like my singing? And
right. Yeah, stuff like that.
Like my image. And then one day I woke up and I was just like, man, fuck what everybody thinks.
Right, you see? Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And since I started that attitude, that was when everyone started paying attention. They were like, what? Oh, who this girl Ladueña? Let me find out.
Right, you see, and then like it just brings attention to you too. It's like, okay, now I should pay attention to this person. Okay, like yeah, you're right. You're right.
Definitely, man.
And the law of attraction is real too, man. That stuff is real.
That too, I believe in that a lot.
Definitely. Oh yeah, we always speak about it very heavy here.
Yes.
Roundtable podcast.
Law of attraction.
It's something, it's real, bro. It's real, man. But as you always stated here, man, just people don't really tap into that, man. They don't really tap into how much powerful they are.
Yes, there we
once they
go.
really tap into the inner being, the inner self.
There we go, bro. I haven't watched like legit cable, like actually sat down and watched like TV shows and stuff in about 4 years, like 4 or 5 years. Like seriously, all I watch is YouTube for a reason, because YouTube I get to research what I want to watch. You know what I'm saying? All I do is research, bro. Research on music, on even stupid stuff that I like, on video games, on clothes, on anything. Seriously, I swear, on everything, like everything.
Same here.
But I don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube because I get to not only watch what I want to watch, but I get to research, Yeah, there's a little stupid 30-second ad or like a minute, but fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just skip that, you good. You know what I'm saying? You could deal with that.
Right. You pay for the service now.
Oh, word. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's valid.
I think it's worth it.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay.
Yeah. But you're right about that, because I call it sometimes YouTube University. Because there's so many things you can learn from YouTube.
Bro, you can learn anything on that joint. From good to bad stuff, you can learn. You can learn everything on that. Word up.
Sometimes you might get caught into it too deep.
Yeah, right. Too deep. Hell yeah.
You're watching about like conspircy theories and all this.
Oh, yo, it's like you talk about. Yo, listen. You know how much time I wasted on that stuff? Oh my god. But wasted, because you never know. It might be worth knowing.
That's true. Yeah.
Because nowadays this world is
nuts. There's only so much you can do about what the future holds. You know what I mean? So it's just like, listen, all right, the world is going crazy and all this stuff, going on in the Capitol and all that stuff. And it's like, I can't waste my energy on that. I went to I'm here in Florida, and I went to a friend's house, and you see two of his TVs on watching the news, and it's just like, why do you care? Are you going to the Capitol? Are you going to do something about that? Like, so then why do you care?
Yes. Want to know what's funny? I didn't even really look too much into that. I heard about it. Right.
And they get lost into it.
Yeah, but certain things I don't look into, because I feel like certain things are staged. We live in a world where
I believe that too.
You have to question it 1,000%. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw those footage.
Like, I didn't even know it, what to say, how to put it. And I don't want to sound like a weirdo either, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people aren't open-minded like that. So like when you start to really get deep into certain topics, they're like, oh yeah, this person's weird, or like this person's on something. But meanwhile, you really just know something they don't know, But
you was gonna say something. You thought what?
I'm about to set this shit on fire right now, because I just thought about something today while I was at my friend's house. And just looking at all the craziness that's going on in the news and stuff like that, because I don't put it on my TV in my house, but I'm like, if people are not questioning, like, how were they easily able to contain Ebola? I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago, Ebola was in the United States, and it's just as highly contagious as Corona.
Right.
But how are they able to contain that so quickly? You know what I mean?
It's just weird, yeah.
But you weren't able to contain the Corona.
And same thing with AIDS or even cancer. Like, that stuff been out for how long? AIDS and cancer.
Oh man, talk about it.
Coronavirus just came out, and now there's a cure. It's just weird, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of things you got to question.
It's weird.
No, but another thing is that the vaccine that people are so excited to take, there's no Corona in there. There's something totally different. There's no Corona. Like, when you get the vaccines, you get the flu shot.
Right.
Very small molecule. I went to nursing school, so I know a little bit about this. So the same thing with the measles. If you get the measles shot, you're being given a little bit of measles, but the Corona shot, there's no Corona in that. So then if you're not giving me any Corona,
right? So
that's the whole point of the vaccine, to see if your body can form, fighting mechanisms. Then what are you giving me, and why?
Right.
That's one thing I like the question.
I agree. You're right.
They're not talking about the 24 million people in Yemen who are suffering displacement due to flooding and to an outbreak of cholera. There's something called cholera. I don't know exactly what it is, and the increased food pricing. They don't talk about that. It's 24 million.
Oh wow!
In Yemen, that area of Yemen, the Middle East area. They're not talking about it because they don't want to talk about that.
Exactly.
The media wants you to focus on COVID because that's part of the gimmick. I mean, COVID is a real thing, but it was definitely planted as a strategy for us to lose control of our daily lives, and then they can control us. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But there's a lot of other things going on in the world that they don't speak about because the mainstream media wants you to pay attention to the COVID because that's the whole point of that.
Yeah, bro. Like whatever they want you to focus on,
everybody
they put
has
out
in
there.
place. For sure. But listen, let's talk about the visuals real quick on your videos. I like Benji Films, man. He does a good job of filming.
Oh yeah, Benji's my boy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I rock with him.
I seen that he does a lot of your projects, and the last video of Blur, that shit was fire. I like the way that you did it. You know,
he killed it, right? Hell yeah, bro. That was fire. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
How important are visuals to you?
I'm sorry. Oh, bro, that's very important, bro. Nowadays, everybody, want to see. You know, everybody's nosy now. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to know where you at, what you're eating, what time did you wake up, what's your favorite color? You know, like everybody wants to know little details like that nowadays. Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Oh man, my favorite color is red. Honestly, I like red. It used to be green, but I like red. Yeah,
well, you got the New York hat on, right?
There we go, bro. Yeah.
My favorite color is orange.
Orange is hot too. No, that's hot too. I like orange. Orange hot. Orange is hot. Yeah, facts.
Fuchsia.
But yo, visuals, bro, very important. Absolutely. Everybody wants to see, you know. So if you could give them like something awesome to watch, it's a win-win for you. Especially if your music is hot already. Oh man, hot song, hot video.
You feel like it adds more life to the music, right? It adds more life to the song when you actually
absolutely, bro. Definitely.
I believe like it's a way for you to express what you're saying on your song on a video. I hate artists that have a song and the video makes no sense.
Makes no sense at all.
It happens all the time too, though.
You're right.
I think I might know what I'm talking about.
You're right, bro. You're right.
Like,
you're right.
Absolutely. Make a song that relates so people can be like, okay, this is what, because some people learn through visuals.
Yes, sir.
Tavar is an educator. He can tell you there's some students that listen better and the students that see better. So the artist, you showing, your audience what your song means visually,
right,
and you a little bit better.
I agree. You're right about
that. You're missing is smell.
Imagine that. Smell-o-vision that was spoken about for years, man.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, right. I remember me being like 7 years old and my mom speaking about that smell-o-vision. Oh, imagine smell-o-vision, this and that. And I was like, word, imagine that? Like, that would be fire.
Imagine you come out with the first video.
Right? Like, what? Picture that.
That's crazy, man.
So listen, man, we're going to jump on to listen to Blur real quick so that the audience can check it out.
Okay, perfect.
Say for people tuning in, we want to check out Blurred. And then, actually, Trapping a Curse, actually. Then we're going to end it off for Blur, but let's do Trapping a Curse.
Bet. Okay.
Sounds we'll be right back.
Let's do it.
All right.
Benji Fields was popping.
Prepare to be astonished.
I'm like a trap in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go chop up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fucking bitch like I'm furious. I'm like a trap in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go chop up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fucking bitch like I'm furious. I'm like a trap. Getting bad bitches sit on my lap. I'm like a curse. I can do worse, and that's a fact. Got the cash up on the dash. NASCAR when I dash. Bad bitch with the ass. Fendi bag with the cash. I need a crib with the lake. Group of guppy bitches swim in my tank. My crib a base with a tank. I got soldiers, what the fuck do you think? Jaysmoove, bitch, there is nothing that I'ma lose. Woke up in the club, do I gotta choose? Woke up to a bitch like, yeah, you know me, but I don't know you, what we gonna do? Gotta think fast, cause I'm getting blue. Not the shit that I'm spending, bitch, I'm getting new. Nigga, not for nothing, but this ain't for you. So I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm the one who is gonna choose anything that I'm gonna do. I'm a boss, who the fuck is you? Yeah. I'm like a drop in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go trap up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fuck a bitch like I'm furious. I'm like a drop in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go trap up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fuck a bitch like I'm furious. I mix my diamonds with Louis. I will buy you when your bitch, she acting like she knew me. LV all up in my kufi, got the cookies in my doobie. Couple naked bitches walking around, got them wetter than jacuzzis. Fucking, I'm loving the sound, they making a clap like a round of applause. Back to back, like I'm Drizzy with the aftermath. I'm so shady with the aftermath. Used to fuck my bitches aftermath. Smoking a Uber Suburban, take me a shot of some bourbon. Fuck up a back like I'm learning. Put some fire on the track, I was burning. I'm like a trap in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go trap up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fuck a bitch like I'm furious. I'm like a trap in the curves. On the verse, niggas cannot just curve. Might just go trap up some birds. Pull up in the foreign, chop in the curve. Mixing the Sprite with the syrup. This double cup, so you know that I'm serious. Bad bitch, is she curious? Fuck a bitch like I'm furious.
Chopping a curse, man.
That was Liddington.
Thank you so much.
Sure, man. That song is definitely fire. I like that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
It's a little street record there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. You gotta have those records like that. Get the goons in the line. You know?
Yeah, bro. It's a little trap song. A little trap song for the trappers out there. You know what I'm saying?
I like the aftermath part.
Right? That was hard, right?
So you did what aftermath?
You stupid.
Well, for sure, man. But listen, man, you definitely got a good combination of tools, man, for your music, man. Let's get into the second half of the show. So you want our listeners and our viewers and your fans to see a different perspective of you, aside from the music, man. How do you feel about the COVID-19 vaccines? What's your take on that?
Man, vaccines. Well,
are you gonna get it first of all?
Oh man,
you're gonna get injected, brother.
Bro, I'm gonna get injected if I literally have no choice type shit, bro. But there's a lot on it. Like I do my own research too. That's the thing, and a lot of people aren't gonna relate because I really get deep into what I get into. But it depends. It depends what the vaccine consists of. It depends. I want to see if it consists of something called MCR5. I heard that's no good for us. And if it gives us, I forgot the name of a reaction. I think it's a incognitive reaction, something like that. I have to look at my notes. I wrote it down somewhere. But basically, if it consists of one of those two, you actually, by law, you have the right to legit decline a vaccine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you go in the hospital and you're on some, oh nah, fuck that, I'm not taking that, I don't believe, then they're gonna think you're just nuts, and then they could get the cops, and then they're gonna hold you down, and then they'll see it like you're just resisting for no reason. But if you know your stuff, your knowledge, you ask a doctor professionally, hey, what's in there? Does it have this? Does it have that? And if it does, then you have the right legitimately to decline it, because now you have more of a reason rather than just complaining because you don't believe in taking vaccines.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely. You having knowledge of what's in it and talking with the legal aspect of it, right? It's easy for you to be like, okay, I don't want this, and then they can be like, okay, this motherfucker knows too much. We can't trick him. We can't trick him.
Right.
Well, and that's the same thing when dealing with the law too. Whenever you get pulled over by a cop, if you know your shit, they right.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Absolutely.
So
they get tight, bro. They get mad, bro. When you tell a cop this shit, they get mad. They don't like that. Cops don't like that shit. They get
mad. Being knowledgeable about the vaccine and doing your research on it definitely is going to be helpful at the end of the day, because you're putting something into your body that you're not a foreign object that you don't have no idea what it is.
Right.
And when you know what you're putting in your body, it's easier for you to kind of have a dialogue with your medical practitioners, whatever, to tell them, yeah, I don't want that shit.
Yeah. And I hear a lot of these vaccines consist of like they have dead fetus cells in them.
Yeah.
You know? Right? You see, so
Yeah, the aborted fetuses, like, you know,
there we go.
when the
Right.
female goes to the abortion clinic, they don't
Mm-hmm.
just throw away the cells that are
Mm-hmm.
removed. You know,
Yeah.
they save it and you know, freeze it and put it into
Oh
tests so that
gosh.
they could mix it with
Right.
human cells,
You see? Oh man. Right.
which is crazy. But
Right.
something else that a lot of people don't know is that you know, when you become, because I have a lot of doctors in my family,
Right. Right.
so like the doctor has they've been sworn into a I can never say that word,
No.
Hippocratic oath. You know, so basically
Right. Right.
the doctor, I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. I never say that right. But you know, they're sworn to do no harm. So when
Uh-huh.
you tell them that, hey, does it have what you were just mentioning, the aborted cells,
Right.
and you
Right.
want to inject that in your body, you know what I'm saying? The doctor has to just be like, okay,
I should respect
Yeah.
that. Right.
yeah, they
Right.
have to, because they made an oath the same way the police officer,
Right.
you know,
Right.
swears to serve and protect. You know,
Right. Right.
Those are called the HIPAA laws. The HIPAA laws are set in place for you as a patient visiting a hospital or a private medical office. You have certain
Mm-hmm.
rights and you're allowed to ask certain questions. Those are called the HIPAA laws. If you know the HIPAA laws, you can actually ask the certain particular questions, and legally you're not binded to take anything as long as you ask those questions. But if you don't know what the hell those questions are, well, what are you going to ask?
Right. Right. You see?
Most
Yeah.
people going in blind to the
Right.
hospital or going blind to a doctor. They don't know exactly. They don't have knowledge of medical terminology, and that's
Right, right, bro,
bad.
right. And
People
then they
should
get
have more knowledge
frustrated,
of
and
medical.
then they start having arguments, and then that's when
Right.
security comes in, and then there's a big scene. Now you look crazy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
under HIPAA laws, like La Doña said, if a patient asks particular questions regarding the HIPAA law, the doctor cannot legally force you to do anything. They have to like
Mhm.
yeah.
abide by it.
Well,
If
the
they
HIPAA
give
law
you a
is
license,
the privacy, is
Privacy Act.
privacy. Like, you have the right for your own privacy. So like, say for instance, see, and I got tested one time in some place that I worked, and they didn't know how that I knew my shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
requested for time off or whatever, and the human resources manager was like, because I think I said I had a problem with my ankle or something like that, and she was like, oh, I don't see you have a problem with your ankle. And I'm like, sweetheart, you know I could sue you to the moon and back for saying some shit like that. You
Right,
basically breaking
right.
the HIPAA law just by asking my medical condition. Are you a
Mm,
doctor?
mm.
Yeah,
And ever since
Wow.
then, she was just like always stepping.
Right. She was like, "Oh shit." She
I
knows
was
the
like,
stuff. Yeah. Right, right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. What?
sure, man. So
Yeah.
it's
That's
basically
crazy.
the HIPAA just means Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. It was created
Mm.
for national standards to protect sensitive patient health information.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It
Okay.
is without the consent or knowledge of the patient, you can't release certain information, and also it gives a security to the patient that they can ask the medical practitioner whatever they want whenever they please when it has to do with some
Right. Yeah.
procedure going on they're not really too knowledgeable on. They're allowed to
yeah,
ask questions.
And here's
Right.
the
Right.
messed up thing
Okay.
about it, though. People, I don't know if you guys know about the law that was trying to pass in D.C., where they were trying to pass a law. I'm not sure if they're still working on that law, but they're going to allow kids to actually give their own consent to get vaccinated without their parents' consent.
No way. Are you serious?
what?
Okay?
Wow.
These are things that, again, you don't really see this in mainstream media because they're not going to put it out like
Right.
that.
Right.
They
You know
don't
what I
want you
mean?
to know.
But yeah, they pushing for that. They were pushing for that for
Wow.
DC. And you think about DC. DC is a highly populated black and brown population.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there rings bells to me already. I'm just thinking like, wow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
But there was something
things
I
like
thought
that.
Nelly posted that they just passed a law. I don't know if this is true or not, but if the police have the right to detain you just for being outside, even if you're not breaking the law or doing anything, just to say that, hey, you were in the middle of a health crisis and we're going to detain you, and then on top of that we're going to force this vaccine into you, you know what I mean, due to the health crisis, which I think is total.
Right.
It was a bill that was
Wow.
introduced coincidentally while things were going on in the Capitol when people were storming in the building. Politicians have Congress and and state assemblies have a habit of always introducing new bills, while something else is being going on this big.
Right.
They do that on the low.
Yo,
They sneak
bro,
it
they
in.
always do that. Yeah,
It's too much of a coincidence.
yeah.
So there's a bill that New York put through. It has to be approved, obviously, but it's a bill stating that it's mandatory to get the vaccine, and if you don't, you could get detained or imprisonment. You could,
Oh, really? Wow.
sure.
And I'm moving to Mexico.
Wow.
Certain
Mexico,
clauses,
right?
there's certain
That's the
clauses
place
in
to
it,
be.
like, but for
Right,
religious purposes, but for the most part, they're trying to enforce it like 100%, and it was introduced to the New York State Assembly and is waiting for approval.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I feel like they're gonna make it to the point where, like, you know, if people don't take it, you might get fired or you can't enter certain places.
But
You
you're
know what I'm
right,
saying?
and they can legally do that.
Right. You know,
Legally
right.
do that. They can actually terminate
You can't take public transportation, probably, or you know what I'm saying?
Really?
You
I
can't
didn't even know
travel.
that. They can terminate
Yeah. Like your kids can't go to school no more. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's certain occupations that you have to mandate. I mean, they're mandated to take it, like the first responders, police officers, EMT workers, firefighters, hospital workers are mandated. They have no choice. They have no choice. But it's funny how they introduced the bill while all this stuff was going on TV. You're distracted. You're not paying attention to that shit.
Right.
So, you know, there's people that are whistleblowers. They're like, hey, listen, my husband, he's a fucking state assembly. He just told me this shit. Look it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was this girl that she was a whistleblower, and she kind of put it out there.
No, definitely. We got to be more informed, though, because when things blow up like that, mainstream media, I mean, to me, it's automatic. Something's happening behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They put so much attention to something.
Yeah.
Something's definitely happening behind the scenes, man. And typically, that's what they do, though, you know?
That's how it works. Yeah. Makes sense.
Man, usually there's like one main puppet master behind everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy? I always tell people, you know, my favorite movie of all time is The Wizard of Oz. Because
Wizard of Oz.
At the very end, it's the puppet master controlling everything. The whole time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Little man. And like, I love the whole analogy about that movie, man. So I always think about, like, you know,
that movie's awesome.
Oz.
Yeah,
I think about this whole, you know, this whole agenda is going on.
That'll be a fire like a music video concept, like a Wizard of Oz thing. That'd be hard. Bro, you just gave me an idea. That's hard.
How La Dueña on the video tapping her shoes and
my heels 3 times.
You with it? Let's do it.
Is that Wizard of Oz or Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. No, I think it was Wizard of Oz, right?
It was, right?
Yeah, I think it was Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Man.
That's great.
With the red shoes, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on the group of people that stormed in the Capitol and caused chaos and actually killed an officer?
I feel like
police officer was killed in the process. They beat him up to death. It's crazy.
Oh, really? Oh my God. Oh man.
Like a lynch mob.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even really look into that. To be honest. Like certain things, I mean, I don't know. It could.
I just saw like one of the videos today. Like just like you, like I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not nowadays, man. Everything's just so
all it's doing is
funny.
creating anxiety, and you know, there are lots of people, there's millions and millions of people in the United States that will give into that. So
oh yeah, definitely.
All emotional and everything, and oh my God.
Yep. And you know what? I feel like sometimes they like stage certain events to scare the public. You know what I'm saying? So we can go into a rant and
fear people.
It's just fear mechanism. Yeah.
Certain things are just weird. It just I don't know. It's just funny.
No, I mean, but I'm glad you're thinking like that because most individuals don't really think, and that's how they just want to do everything. And they know that. I mean, the powers that be, they know that the public. I mean, the general public speaking. You know, they're not really critical thinkers because again, they're not really taught to really, you know, how to critically think. Because I mean, one thing I first saw when I saw those images, man, I'm like, man, who's the director? Great. Wow, the angle they picked and how they showed everything. Like, wow, that's a great director.
Yeah.
Like, wow, okay, I'm very impressed by this.
And then it's like the things we really need to see.
And they were able to locate him and shit. It was
right. Yeah.
And his face was all covered and everything. So it's just like, how'd you find this
guy? Right. And it's like the real serious things that we need to find out. There was no cameras around, or the footage was too blurry. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? What? But you could find a masked man who was wearing all black. You know what I'm saying? No fingerprints, no nothing. But you found out that he lives 2 states away or something.
And he was like a bartender or something.
Yeah, right. You know, but like the really serious events, you can't find him, or it's just weird. I don't know. It's like certain things are weird.
Everyone's like,
not everything, you know, it's not for every
dude, that's my favorite bartender.
Right? My favorite bartender, no.
But yeah, man. I mean, listen, man, the one of the laws of conquering is to install fear. One of the ways that
there we go.
That's actually an art of war.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, to instill fear into people, to make them feel like they're helpless, and then
you know what's funny, and then they want to come up with the solution. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably even worse sometimes than the whole problem. You know, who knows? This vaccine could probably hurt more people than cure, or you know, like anything could happen with this. You know,
no, absolutely.
They use tactics that are tried and true. You know, the same way that violence is a universal language. You know what I mean? The United States isn't the first ones to come up with these type of ideas.
I agree. Right.
Fear amongst the public. You know what I'm saying? This has been going on for hundreds of years. Definitely. That's been tested and true in other countries. You know, you just take so many other scenarios that happen in other countries, and they're just applying it, but they have to be very careful and slick about it, because especially nowadays you have social media and you have other sources of knowledge, you know.
Social media in itself is a weapon, believe it or not. It's like a gift and a curse.
It is. I agree.
Right? It's a gift and a curse. It's crazy.
A lot of people might say it's a conspiracy theory, but it's not, when the actual facts are there. In history, socialist countries, communist countries, in order for them to take control of the population and have a total domination, they've actually released famine viruses on their own people to test it, and then make them fear the fact of losing their lives, so that they can take total control and be like, "Oh, trust the government." Trust the government. You need us because you can't survive without us. And it's in the history books. It's been done in China. It's been done in Soviet Union. It's been done in many countries. In Germany. You know what I mean?
I feel like this is definitely planted, man. I think this was planted. You know, definitely, like it was planted. Definitely, and I feel like a lot of people think that too, but they're not sure. Nobody's 100% sure.
Right. That's about to say that.
Because they won't admit nor deny.
But you know, just given the history, you can have given the history repeats itself. And one of the ways that governments take over complete control of their population, especially in a super liberal country like ours, is by installing fear and making people feel helpless.
Right.
That's a fact. That's in the history books.
Well, the thing is, that's why I say to people, if you don't understand your history, it's bound to repeat itself. That's why it's important to understand your history. You know what I mean? But yeah, fear is definitely one of the biggest controlling mechanisms, because people just give up their freedom. And how easy is that?
Right.
Give up their freedom so easily because of fear. You know what I'm saying? And they keep just pushing that agenda, always fear. Look at mainstream media. You know, majority of the negative stuff. And
then they're taking away the guns, bro. And then they're taking away everybody's guns. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when shit really hits the fan, you can't really protect yourself. The people that you ran to before for help, they're now against you. And it's like, whoa. But I complied. You know what I'm saying? But I complied. I took the vaccine. I did this. I did that. But that don't matter. Like it was all a part of the plan.
Just think about the whole Nazi Germany. A lot of the same things that are going on right now happen in Nazi Germany. Fake propaganda, which is fake news, misinformation, using fake propaganda. You don't know what's real, what's not in the media. That's what they were doing in Germany. Then they released certain diseases on the public.
Oh gosh!
And luckily that over there, I mean not luckily, but because the Holocaust happened, but Hitler just targeted a specific group of people. Here they're targeting all of us, which is a big difference. But if you look at what Nazi Germany did to take over, It's the same type of concept. Spreading fake news.
You're right.
With real news at the same time, distracting us and causing like little civil wars here and there within the country, and releasing diseases. This is history definitely repeats itself. I'm not gonna say that we're 100% going through that right now, but it looks very familiar.
Well,
it looks very familiar.
Absolutely. You're right.
Yeah. But Jayysmoove, what do you think about this? Do you think there could be a potential second civil war?
Oh man, absolutely. You know what, man? Honestly, I feel like we're already going through a war. We're going through a war, but it's a spiritual one, right? And it's also a I think it's more like, well, it's I'm gonna just stick with the spiritual war. I'm gonna just stick with that because it's a lot behind it, bro. And also like whatever war is happening, it's not happening directly, or it's like in front of us, but it's not. Like what we were just talking about, like they cover it with like distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's happening. Oh yeah, it's definitely happened, but we don't really know about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we over here worried about stupid things that happen. You know, even in the rap stuff, like there's a lot of stupid beefs that be happening in the rap shit. Meanwhile, a lot of that shit be probably fake. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Orchestrated.
Part of it,
Definitely orchestrated. And there's been like there's a musician from the group Strokes, John Casablanca. He talks about that shit all the time. He goes on shows. He's like, listen, we're fighting an invisible war. And they ask him, what do you say that? He says a spiritual war.
Very spiritual,
like people, bro. They're trying to take our souls away.
Good versus evil, bro. That shit always existed. That shit never went away.
Yeah.
The war it's not over. Yeah, it's just getting worse.
It's getting worse, man. So we just gotta stay strong, man. We gotta stay strong, educate each other, spread awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need platforms like ours. Not to
absolutely up, right. No, that's a big fact, bro.
Yeah.
You're not even lying. That's true.
You want to call us conspiracy theorists? Then go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I said it. Take me to jail. Let's go.
That's funny, bro.
Lock us up.
Right. That's funny.
Hey.
That's funny.
You're like, nigga, I'm not going to jail. Fuck out of here.
I'm too pretty for that.
That's right about that. And I think the most dangerous weapon is when you're armed with knowledge. That's weapon.
Absolutely, yeah. Bro.
And they don't want
you
that.
Be aware. Yeah.
But think about how they've been diluting us by taking certain stuff away. Like, you know, the internet is available, but now they're censoring certain things. On Instagram, I got banned for 30 days from posting because I had a whole back and forth with this guy about. He actually was the one that started the whole thing. He said, "Oh, Latinos this, that, Latinos that." So that went in on him, and I got banned for 30 days because he flagged me first. So whoever does the flagging first, and I was banned for 30 days that I couldn't post on stories or on the regular post because he flagged me because I was against community guidelines. I'm like, really? That's crazy.
Gosh.
So
that's so petty, bro.
When they dilute stuff, like now most people don't read anymore. Most people just do digital books.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yep.
People people need a quick fix. They don't want to read a whole paragraph. They want to read the main title, the sentence.
right.
You know what I mean? So those
instructions,
things like
who needs them, right? Everybody just throws out the instructions to everything.
Everything's online. Like, you know, now you got Audible out there, which I like Audible, but you know, I don't know. I feel like, you know, once you get used to something like Audible and you stop reading actual physical books, then what if they could just change a whole entire book that was written and rewrite it in Audible?
Right.
I thought about that too.
The original format, huh?
I thought about the same thing you just said.
I thought about that too. I was like, all right, I like Audible. I mean, it's a great idea.
Well, it's convenient.
It's kind of dangerous.
You're right about that. I mean, one thing for me though, I have a Kindle. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I do.
I have an Audible.
How dare you, John Tavar?
I got it too, because you know I make a lot of drives from Florida to New York.
Yeah. I mean, listen, but like, I mean, if you're a traveler, I think that makes sense because obviously you can't carry all those books with you. So
I can't.
You're right.
I don't think you want to be on the road with
absolutely.
That's a good point.
And I mean, but I mean, for me though, I'm still like I have to actually have the physical book. Like I love annotating. I
No, I
love
feel you.
reading,
I feel you, bro.
highlighting, underlining,
Right,
certain
right.
words that
Taking notes and shit like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
feel
I'm
you.
saying?
I feel you.
With the Kindle, you really can't do as much
You
as
can
that.
fold the page, bro, so you can always go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's
I
like
got
it's a
you.
difference, man.
I
Like you can't,
got you.
yeah, you can't change that, man.
I
Now you got to
got you.
screenshot your pages. Screenshot.
Yeah,
them.
right. Word, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
word.
you
Everything's
screenshot it,
screenshot now,
and it
right?
gets
And then you
lost.
got to go through a whole bunch of like different,
20,000
like,
pictures.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got like
Word.
20,000 pictures in my phone. I gotta delete a lot.
Oh my, yo, listen, me too. I have to go through my whole phone. Oh my God, I have so much stuff.
yeah, man. But
Notes.
that's it, man. Well, I'm definitely, I'm very proud that you're in tune, man, with what's going on, and
Oh,
you
definitely.
have a different
Definitely. Thank you.
perspective of
Word.
life. Because a
Word,
lot of
word.
people are so distracted by their own little situations that they don't pay attention, man. So you definitely got a lot of knowledge on you, brother. That's definitely gonna help you embark in your career, and I'm definitely proud that you was on the show, man. Because
Thank you so much, bro.
very
Word.
rarely you see people who have I mean, as an artist, real artist always has like a different perspective of life. But you
Right.
definitely
I
have the
feel
right
like you
tools,
have
bro,
to.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, bro. Thank you so much, bro. I can't even express how I feel about what you just said. That means a lot. Thank you. Seriously. Thank
You
you so
want to
much.
cry at the show, man?
Every, no,
Can I
that's
cry,
every,
bro?
about it,
Can I
brother.
can I get a hug, bro, through the screen? Can I get a hug? Can I get a
Bring it in, people. Bring it in.
bring it
Big
in, everybody?
Okay, I just text you a hug. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you.
She's been wanting to hug you since you came on the show. Stop it, La Dueña.
Listen, me too, low key, me too.
For sure, man. So yo, let's talk about so there's real quick any projects coming up real soon that like visuals or anything you want to talk about, and let's drop your social media stuff too, your social media drops, so people can find your music and
Oh,
also
definitely, man. With my social media, Instagram, I am Jaysmoove, right? Facebook, same thing, I am Jaysmoove. Basically everything, I am Jaysmoove. You know, my music is on Spotify, iTunes. Just look up Jaysmoove, two Y's, right?
I was about
SMOOVE.
to say
Everybody, yeah, no, because a lot of people put the space, but I can't blame them. I mean, people make mistakes, right? But yeah, just Jaysmoove for my music, right? On YouTube, every platform is everywhere. My mixtape is out. I got 2 singles out. I got Questions that just dropped on New Year's, and Blurred that dropped November 20th of last year that just passed. And they're hot. I got a video out to Blurred, and Questions. I'm literally filming a video 2 days from now to Questions, so that's gonna be dropping soon too. So be ready
awesome.
for that. Yeah, definitely. So that's
You have puppets in there?
yeah. You say what?
You gonna have puppets in there?
Puppets, yeah, right. That's funny.
Stage, it's gonna be staged. You're gonna have
Right? Oh shit, man.
you're gonna
Yeah, bro. I'm
in
gonna
your
just do
video, people are gonna
like a
rush
whole
in
New
and take
York
over
thing.
Chipotle.
Oh yeah, right. Word. Right. Just stand on the counters and everything. What? Oh my god. Nah, let me stop. But
Oh
yeah,
shit,
bro. That's
man.
really it, bro. Like, oh, and then of course I'm always working on new music. But like I said, we're just dropping singles right now. I already got a project, but I got a lot of music, but I'm well prepared. Um I just gotta see really what I really want to do with it. But otherwise, I'm just dropping singles. I'm keeping my listeners in tune with shit. It's not like I don't know what to do and I'm not doing anything. I know what to do. I'm taking my time with it. But that's why I just dropped Questions too for New Year's to give somebody. I mean, not somebody, to give people something to listen to. And yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna drop that soon too, and maybe another single within the next 2 months or so.
Okay,
Probably,
awesome.
That's what's up. We'll keep
So
grinding,
Thank you
keep
so
doing
much.
the
Thank
damn
you.
thing. I
Thank
definitely
you.
like what I'm hearing,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I have a lot more. Hope you
any
like
last
that.
questions, John Tavar, La Dueña,
I mean,
for
your humbleness definitely is going to get you far, though. Definitely, Jay Smoke, because it
Thank you
goes
so
along
much,
with
bro. Yeah,
being
everybody say
humble.
that, bro. The humbleness. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
that
so much, bro.
humbleness will
Yeah.
definitely like get you far. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah, I don't see why. Listen, it's like why people so mad all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, life is hard though. I get it, but
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, I know.
don't
Life
blame
is hard. I
everybody
mean,
else. Don't.
but
And,
at the end of the day, it's like we all got our own battles to
right,
fight, and
right.
it's all about how you overcome it and how you move
Hmm.
forward.
Right, right, right.
Because Nelson definitely knows me for a long time, and he knows I've been fighting my own battles. Like I've been going through some crazy ass shit. I should write a book about it. But here I am
Hey, I'll
today.
buy it. Yeah,
Doing
write
well.
the book. I'll buy that shit. Don't play me.
The lifestyle of La Dueña.
Keep it moving.
Right. Oh, I like that title. I like
Lifestyle of
that.
La Dueña.
That's perfect. There we go.
Yeah, I like your humbleness, and that'll definitely
Thank you.
far. I'm really happy that you came to the show today.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I'd love to come back whenever you guys want me to.
Definitely gotta have you back though. Definitely, 1000%.
I would love that. Thank you so much. Word.
You're like
Thank
you're in tune and stuff like that, and I was just like,
Mhm.
oh, I was actually impressed.
We could talk for hours. You heard? We could talk about
Good.
bad shit. Word. I'm definitely in
forever,
tune.
man.
Definitely. Word.
There you go.
But I see also that they got you on the radio too.
That was crazy. Yeah. Yes.
Hot 97. What?
Things are happening. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just remaining humble, right? I'm keeping my my mind straight. I write music, just
That's all
keep my mind peaceful. I do play my little games here. And listen, all I do, right? I make music. I play my little games. I smoke weed. I make music, play my little games, write music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's all I need really in my life. I'm good. I'm not too complicated. I'm very simple. I'm mad simple. Like you'll be surprised. I'm so simple. I don't bother nobody. I hate bothering people. That's another thing. I'm mad simple. Always to myself. I'm a really private person. I'm not too out there. Like I don't like putting myself out there like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well,
unless it's necessary, because end of the day, I'm an artist, so I got to do certain things,
Yeah.
Right, I'm an artist. End of the day, if it's necessary, sure, absolutely, I'm out there, fuck yeah, But if it's like, if it's not necessary, I'm home. I'm home doing my thing. Word.
Yeah, but I mean, thank God that you have a music talent. You're able to express who you are on your music. So,
right, absolutely,
that's enough right there for sure. So, listen, man, Jayysmoove, it was a pleasure having you on, man. We do
Thank
a final
you so
thought.
much, bro.
A final thought on our podcast. We just want to just do a final thought about everything that we spoke about today, as far as like everything that's going on in the world. Just give our audience a final thought there real quick of how you feel about shit.
Man, I think what we spoke about was awesome. I feel like it should be spoken about more on other platforms. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what's going on in today's world is crazy, but everybody needs to hold their head high. It's not over yet. And even if it's quote unquote over, you ever feel like it's over, man, keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Not to make it seem like I'm like some type of god, or like I don't have any problems. I got issues too. We all go through it. I just seem to hide it. Well, I guess seem to hide it, right? But I seem to, but it's not even makeup. It's just knowing when to react, how to react, what to say, knowing what to say, when to say it, and just nobody else, like people around you have like they should have no effect on what you're going through. So like, for example, let's say if I just got into an argument before I got on here, there's no reason for me to get on here with an attitude. Like, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, what's up? Like with some nonchalant, you know what I'm saying? Like I would still be like, yo, what's up? Happy holidays. Like I said, like I was like, you would never know. I just got into an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is too good. Yeah, basically life is too good. Enjoy it. Right. But yeah, I think what happened here was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me. Word, seriously. Thank you.
Oh, just to let you know, the live chat was lit. We had Larry Guns in the building, Adam Gonzalez, a whole bunch of people like chatting about everything we were speaking about. So they were like, "Yo, Jaysmoove,
yeah.
Haters gonna hate. Don't show them."
Not that support, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So shout out to Larry Guns, Adam Gonzalez, and everybody else who was on the live chat. I say Larry Gonzalez and Adam Gonzalez, and Larry Guns, because they were the ones really going at it on the live chat. So shout out them out.
Larry Guns is my cousin. You heard? Larry Guns is my cousin. Shout out my cousin. And Adam Gonzalez, that's my little brother. Yes, my brother. I love y'all.
But definitely, man, definitely appreciate the final thought there. Let's go on with that. Dueña, what's up, man? What you gotta say, girl?
My final thought is like
Larry Gun, because they were the ones really going.
My final thought is basically like, get onto what it is that you really want to do. A lot of people get distracted with what's going on today in the world. Don't get distracted by that, because it's just
right.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna go to the Capitol and You know what I'm saying? So don't waste your time on that. Yes, you know, a lot of crazy shit is going on in the world, but it's like if you want to become a singer, or if you're wanting to invest in real estate, or if you're wanting to invest in things, like make your dreams come true now. Why are you eating? Why are you bullshitting?
Right,
you know what I mean? Because you ain't hurting
time is ticking. Word. Time is ticking.
That's pretty much my final thought. Like whatever it is that's going on, you know what I mean? It's time to wake up and obviously educate yourself as much as you can. But most importantly, you know, we're only given a short amount of time on this world. So, you know, hurry up and get into whatever it is that your dreams are, and make it happen. Stop making excuses and getting distracted, you know.
I agree. Thank you so much. Word, that means a lot.
For sure. John Tavares?
My final thought, pretty much, I mean, just overall, everything. I just think, you know, the reason why this world is so messed up is because, you know, we're not really tap into ourselves. I think, you know.
Yo, thank you. Yo, that was a great way to like summarize, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that was, you're right. Word, bro, I felt that. Yeah, I felt that.
Much respect, man. I mean, I know humans are naturally loving beings. It's just that society fucks it up. You know what I'm saying? When they grow up, you know, because again, we're born into this world. And I really, you know, I kind of refrain myself from saying the word believe. I know that we're, you know, born into being loving beings.
Right.
You know, and we want to live, you know, we would rather live by each other's happiness than by each other's miseries. You know, why I want to live like that? You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Where I'm able to gain more when I have other people that are happy around me. You know, and knowing that we all on the same energy field. You know, we're all part of the same universe.
Right.
You know, we all come from the same atoms that come from the stars. You know, and we need to shift this mentality from me to we.
Right, yeah, bro. There we go. I like that. I like that.
I like that. It's a motherfucker, man.
Word. You're right.
You know, and we're not inseparable. You know what I'm saying? We're not inseparable. You know, we all together. We all one. We all, you know, one organism living on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, this planet we call Earth. So when you realize that, you know, you're able to really tap into your inner nature, you'll realize how much unlimited power you have. And until we actually tap into that, I don't see any change happening very soon. So that's
right.
my thought.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
Like stay united, you know?
Right. Yeah. It takes way more than one person to, you know, it's going to take the fucking nation. It's going to take the whole world. You know, like.
No, absolutely.
Like when 9/11 happened, you know, that
oh man, yeah.
So beautiful how, you know, and that affected me because both of my parents worked in the World Trade Center for 30 years.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And that's where my parents met and everything like that. They already were in Florida by the time that happened.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Just seeing how the world like came together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just beautiful. And it's so sad that I feel like I don't really see that anymore.
I agree. You're right. Listen, Thanksgiving isn't even the same. Christmas ain't the same. Like nobody sits down and eats anymore. Nobody tucks their kids in when they sleep. Nobody fucking reads bedtime stories to their kids anymore. Nobody does those things, bro. Nobody does. That's all Hollywood now. That's all in movies now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all fake now, you know, but that was really real back then. That was a real thing. That was real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think family values have been definitely diluted for sure.
Yes, there we go. That's the word, diluted. Everything's diluted now. Diluted. Yeah.
Who's that? Your pops right there, man? The big boss?
Yeah.
So shout out to your pops, man. I heard
Thank you, bro.
I know your pops is like your guardian when it comes to the
music. Yeah, absolutely.
I heard about him.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Shout out to him, man. But listen, man, my final thought is some ideas are so stupid that only intellectuals believe them. Let the force be with you, man.
All right, thank you.
Knowledge is power, baby. Then at the Roundtable Podcast, man. Jaysmoove in the house, man.
Yo.
Every Monday at 7:30. Sundays, 8 p.m. with La Dueña and Nelinel. Shout out to the Dinner at the Roundtable family. Chris Ryder, you know, he's moved to Dallas, our other co-host. He's going deep in the heart of Texas. Jaysmoove in the house, man. Check out his music.
Yes, sir. Check that out. Everywhere.
We out here, man. We ended off a Blurred Fire.
You already know that.
We out here.
Peace out.
Peace.
Benji Fields was popping.
My nigga Delta in the box. city lights, I'm about to see light. Baby, don't tell me no lie, don't wanna see nobody cry. I know it hurts, fuck it, I'll do it on purpose. I'll throw your name under the dirt. You used to do it to me, the only difference is that you the one that'll get hurt. My vision's blurred, I cannot see when I drive. All I see is city lights, I'm about to see light. Baby, don't tell me no lie, don't wanna see nobody cry. I know it hurts, fuck it, I'll do it on purpose. I'll throw your name under the dirt. You used to do it to me, the only difference is that you the one that'll get hurt. Tunnel vision to the fullest, be smooth, about to get on my bullshit. I'm from the city, I do this, Jayysmoove, you forget it, you stupid. Pause twice, bitch, I'm cooler than cool with. Pause Sprite, and I do what I do with it. All night, girl, you know what I'll do with it. Call your friend if you know that she good with it. Yeah, yeah. I know she fine, baby, but I wish you were mine, baby. Yeah, yeah. Not really, cause I'm blind, baby. Let me knock it out of line, baby. Yeah, yeah. City lights. I look up and I see that it's true. City lights. In New York, know it's red, white, and blue. So much money, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, yeah. Honey back with if a nigga want smoke and shit. Exes be tagging me, holding they pose and shit. They really don't know what to do. Exes be tagging me, holding they pose and shit. I really don't know what to do. The dead battery up in my watch. Wear it just to flex it, diamonds on my necklace. She mad at me, but I don't know why. Oh, she get the message, I don't fuck with exes. My vision is blurred, baby. City lights. Remember when you said you better than me? Get it right. My vision's blurred, I cannot see when I drive. All I see is city lights, I'm about to swerve. Baby, don't tell me no lie, don't wanna see nobody cry. I know it hurts, fuck it, I'll do it on purpose. I'll throw your name under the dirt. You used to do it to me, the only difference is that you the one that'll get hurt. My vision's blurred, I cannot see when I drive. All I see is city lights, I'm about to swerve. Baby, don't tell me no lie, don't wanna see nobody cry. I know it hurts, fuck it, I'll do it on purpose. I'll throw your name under the dirt. You used to do it to me, the only difference is that you the one that'll get hurt. I'm a problem to these niggas, I don't gotta show it, they already know it. We can go at it all night and day, but let me tell you for it. It don't matter what you want, say longevity speaks for it. Niggas wanna go tweet for it, never wanna go G for it. Bitches only wanna worry about the cash out, get your ass clapped by street nigga. Baby bend it over, get your ass clapped, let me smack that, I'm a street nigga. If it really wasn't for the cash out, you ain't on shit, what you mean nigga? Now it's only fans, was your only fan, was your only man, now it's me niggas. Let the city lights get in my eyes again, yeah. Holy stocks of niggas still in my oxygen, yeah. Fuck all the bullshit cause I know that I'm gon' win, yeah. My vision is blurry, I'm more for the Henny and I cannot hide it, this shit is so scary.